We want these results. We got to get better beliefs, which means we need better references. Got to control that filter. If you don't control your filter controls you. Filter management is critical, but how? How do you manage your filter? How do you get your filter back on track when your filter's off? Let's talk about filter management. Filter management is a top 3 most influential topics of my success and results in any area of my life. These categories represent both negative and positive things. So maybe you're a little bit off and you need to get back on now. Maybe your energy is a little bit low. You need to get back on now. Or maybe you need to go create something or think about something, or you got to make a big decision, but it's not like life changing. That might be 1 hour to 1 day. But this stuff over here, this is life changing. This could be life changing creation. This could be life changing negative, like something bad's been happening. You need to really, really sit on it. So let's go to the now. What are some things right now that you can do to get back on track? You could breathe, right? You could jump up and down. I mean, you could do something physical. You could listen to a song that you really love that gets you, back on track. You could call someone that inspires you and have a quick conversation. You could take a walk, right? So you have a list of all the things you can do right now to shift yourself back on track. You have a bad phone call? Get yourself back on track. You have a negative conversation? Get yourself back on track. Let's move to the 1 hour to 1 day. These are bigger things. This might be, the gym. You go hit the gym. This could be, I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go on a boat ride for today. I'm going to go on a day trip. I'm going to go for a long drive, right? Because there's something that's influencing you that you need several hours to get out of. So you need to go into a new environment for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, so that you can shift yourself out of that. You must know what your practices are. You have to be self-aware so that you can get yourself back on track. It's no one else's job to get you back on track. It's your job to get you back on track. How self-aware are you that you can say, my filter's off, I need to shift that thing back on? Let's go to the big stuff. The 1 to 3 days, big shit is happening, right? Maybe it's something negative, maybe it's something positive, and you need to really contemplate a big life decision. Let me ask you a question. Where's your spot? Where's your spot you go to when it's time to make big life decisions? I can tell you mine. I go to Big Sur. I will fly from Miami to San Francisco, drive for 2.5 hours to spend 36 hours in Big Sur, one night, drive 2.5 hours back to San Francisco and red-eye back home when I need to make a giant life decision. That's my spot. Where's your spot? Could you go on a trip? Maybe you could attend an event, right? Go to UPW with Tony Robbins for 3 days and boom, big decisions are made. Big shifts are happening, right? What's another one that you could do? What's another one that you do for 1 to 3 days when it's time for you to make a major life decision? See, you're in a battle of references all the time. And you need to figure out, remember references, you've got quantity and magnitude. You got to figure out, how do I get a large magnitude of references as fast as I can that have emotional connection so that I can shift my filter in an instant. Once you can shift your filter in an instant, in an hour, in a day, for the biggest things that are happening in your life, you've got no excuses because you have influence over the direction of where your life's going. And most importantly, you've got influence over the results.